Welcome back. All right, so we've got another game done for today. We're in between the first and second period between Columbus and Florida. So, Capitals and Devils, and this perfectly illustrates how this season series went for the Devils. If you're a New Jersey fan, you're probably glad the next time you'll see Washington is October at the earliest, because Devils aren't going to be in the playoffs, so I'm not telling any secrets that Devils fans don't know. And for the Caps, every time they got a good chance today, it seemed to go in. Let's look it over. Palmieri was scratched, which has everybody talking about whether or not he's getting traded. Odds are yes. Odds are there will be a trade involving Palmieri. Could be today, could be next Monday, over the next 8 days, we'll see. Or he could still sign an extension. New Jersey hasn't closed the door on that. They just don't want to put him in a game and risk him getting hurt and then get nothing out of it, right? So at 3:17, Zajac scores from Merkley and Murray. And Merkley was the one that replaced Palmieri in the lineup. So he produces right away. New Jersey's up 1-0. Devils then press for another really slow start for the Caps. And honestly, I didn't think the Caps played all that well today. Samsonov stopped a good chance from Merkley. And then at 9:16, Oshie from Ovechkin and Dillon. It was a fast break. It was their third shot. Shots were 9-3 for the Devils with 9 minutes left. So, yeah, the Caps were taking advantage of whatever opportunities they were given. And when you have guys like Oshie and Ovechkin and Kuznetsov and others on that team, odds are you're going to score your share of goals. So, Caps were hemmed in with 7.5 minutes left. Sharangovich had a nice chance, which was stopped. Blackwood then stopped a shot from Ovechkin. Hughes hit a post. It wasn't the last one he'd hit in this game either. And then he was denied. Now, both of those incidents were in the final minute of the period. The Devils end up going to the power play. So it's 1-1 after 1, but it was a period where the Devils really controlled most of the play. Second period, Caps killed off the remainder of it. Ovi was hit by a puck. He was in some discomfort on the bench. He doesn't leave the game because Ovi is superhuman. Takes more than a mere puck to take him out of a game. Connor Sherry would then score from Schultz and Orlov at 3:21. So that was the sixth shot, and it went in off Severson. It was one of those things where it just deflects in. So while he'd allowed 2 goals on 6 shots, I can't put either of them on Blackwood. Blackwood's numbers today would tell you he didn't play well. I would say, having watched the game, I don't think I'd put it on him. So Hathaway then had a shot that was stopped. The Caps play had picked up at that stage. Jesper Bratt almost had a break. The Caps would clear that out, though, not allowing the break either. The Caps then get a power play, and they score on it. It's Alex Ovechkin with the 725th of his career. Look at it this way. He's only 275 away from 1,000. That's what we should be counting down to. Backstrom and Kuznetsov with the assists at 8:09. So the Caps are up 3-1 in a game that, honestly, New Jersey was playing really well. And it had to be frustrating on that bench. It had to be frustrating for fans watching it as well. And it was only mere seconds into that power play, too. So this was right off the face-off set play, bang, bang, and it's in. And when you've got Ovechkin on the ice, I think the play is, so we're going to get you the puck, right? And then you're going to get the goal. That seems to work really well for us. So we're just going to do that from now on. Okay, so can you get another goal? Sure. Thanks, Ovi. You're the best. Devils then press at the half. The chances were there. They just couldn't finish at that stage of the game. They get a power play, do the Devils. They really needed a goal. And near the end of the power play, Jack Hughes hits another post. We are back to Jack Hughes as things were in the rookie season. In his rookie season, he had lots of opportunities. No luck. There was no puck luck whatsoever where Jack Hughes was concerned. We are back to that narrative now. The Devils get another power play, and then 14 seconds later, it becomes a 4-on-4. Zacha got that penalty. He had a big smirk on his face, meaning he didn't like the penalty. But when you break your stick on something else, whether it's somebody's stick or somebody else, odds are they're going to call that penalty. Sharangovich, however, would score during the 4-on-4. Murray with the assist at 17:42. That made it 3-2, so 1-goal game now. Samsonov then robbed Severson. Severson he smacked his stick on the ice after that. He was pretty sure that was going in. With 1:25 left, the Devils go back to the penalty box. The Caps go back to the power play, but no goal there. We go to the third period. Start of the third. The Devils finish off the kill. And then at 1:14, the Devils get the power play. So you're down by 1. It's a power play. You've got a chance. Maybe you're going to tie it. Today was not New Jersey's day. Hagelin scores shorthanded from Hathaway and Dillon at 2:41. So that makes it 4-2. And then, less than 3 minutes later, Kuznetsov scores from Ovechkin and Orlov. So again, not New Jersey's day. That made it 5-2. There was no chance for Blackwood on that one. Ovechkin's coming in. You're going to play the shot. It goes straight across the crease to Kuznetsov. This is when I get invaded. I didn't do it, I promise. So, yeah, Kuznetsov gets the goal there. It's 5-2. And it looks like this one's out of reach. And it's too bad at that stage because New Jersey played really well. The score doesn't tell you New Jersey played a good game. So Jesper Bratt scores from Zacha at 10:15. That makes it 5-3. And then about 5 minutes later, Travis Zajac scores his second of the game from Merkley and Murray at 15:53. That was the third assist for Murray in the game. The second assist for Merkley in the game. Those three combined well. They combined for the first goal. They combined for the last goal. And then Sherry nearly answers for the Caps. And unlike the rest of the game, it was a good opportunity that didn't actually go in the net for the Capitals. So it's 5-4. There's some tension in this all of a sudden. It's a game that New Jersey's controlled for the most part. Just, again, every time the Caps got a good opportunity, it went in. They pulled the goalie with 2 minutes left. Subban had a chance in the last minute. That was stopped. There's a timeout with 6 seconds left, but New Jersey cannot tie this. The Capitals go to 25-9-4. First place in the division is theirs. The Devils drop to 13-17-6 and are very glad to have Washington in the rearview mirror after losing all 8 games against the Capitals. All 8. So if they end up going on a bit of a run and just narrowly missing the playoffs, we can look back on the run with the Capitals and say, yeah, that's what cost them a playoff spot. Shots in this one favored New Jersey throughout, although they got closer in the third. 17-5 in the first for New Jersey, 14-7 New Jersey in the second, 8-7 New Jersey in the third. Final shots 39-19 in favor of the Washington Capitals. Power plays, Washington 1 for 3, New Jersey 0 for 4. Hits 22-18 for the Capitals, which makes sense because they didn't have the puck as much as New Jersey. Blocked shots 15-6 for the Capitals. Again, makes sense because Washington didn't have as many shots, not as many shot attempts either. I'll go ahead and say they probably didn't have as many really good opportunities as the Devils did, but they narrowly win this one 5-4. Samsonov, great game by him. 35 saves on 39 shots. Blackwood saves 14 out of 19. The numbers are brutal. Again, I don't know which one of those 5 I would look at and say, well, he probably should have had that. Like, for instance, the Hagelin one. There were 3 New Jersey Devils right around there, and Hathaway just puts it through, goes to Hagelin and in the net. And Blackwood's on his way down to try to cover the bottom of the net, as goalies are wont to do, and Hagelin just throws it over top. So, I don't know. Do you blame him on that one, or what do you do? 3 stars in this one. Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, and Zajac. And I'd throw an honorable mention on Samsonov. I'd also throw an honorable mention at Ryan Murray for, that good first pass. And the fact that he's on the board 3 times with assists. Underrated player. And Merkley, he had a good accounting for himself. If this team's going to play without Palmieri from here, they're still competitive. We'll see how things work for New Jersey. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts regarding this game in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.